save my love for someone else. You'll be the last thing on the shelf. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? On my own, yeah, now I'm on the road. Take the floor, what you wanna know. Save your breath, I've been scheming on low. Say no more, what you waiting for? You won't see me coming, give you no warning. I see you running, how am you falling? You won't see me coming, give you no warning. Things I should get off my chest. I see you running, how am you falling? Yeah, I think that's enough said. I'm at the door, won't take no more. I won't be the guy to let it go. I've had it all to hear, yeah, I've had it all. Backed into a corner, time to set it off. I need to learn when I should cut lost.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Hi, can I get a large decaf black coffee?
Okay.
And then, is the ice cream machine working or no? No? Okay, can I just get a small, what's the smallest burger you have?
Want a cheeseburger, hamburger, double ham, double chicken?
Just a small cheeseburger.
Okay.
No, nothing on it, just the cheese. Plain, yeah.
You want to add fries?
No, that's it. Thank you.
Cheeseburger and decaf coffee?
Thank you. Thanks. You're getting a burger, Archie. You're getting a cheeseburger because you were such a good boy for your bath. Yeah. So I probably look like a wet mess right now because I just took him to the pet wash and I am sopping wet. Like my arms are just soaked. My hair and face got soaked because the hose, I didn't even realize. I guess I picked it up and it shot me all in the face. So I went tanning before this, so I wasn't really wearing foundation, but my whatever was left of my mascara is probably like all gone. So yeah.
And cheeseburger plate?
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Have a good day. So I got my usual decaf black coffee. I have a little bit of sugar-free creamer or sugar-free syrup and creamer in this, but we're gonna let Archie have his burger. People in this town do not know how to drive. Sorry, people. I don't know if I should let him have the bun. I don't know if dogs can have buns or not. McDonald's buns. Ooh, you smell that, Archie? He's never had a McDonald's anything, so. Ooh. Oh my god. Oh, this bun smells so good, you guys. Fuck, that smells delicious. Oh, he's loving it right now. Get it? He's loving it. But yeah, anyways, that was our little treat. So I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna let him dry out. I need to change out of this sopping wet outfit. And yeah, I went to Physio this morning and I filmed a little bit because now that I'm like comfortable with Sky, I'm like, hey, you want to be in my YouTube channel? She's like, yeah. So we filmed a little bit of that, and then I voted. Today in Canada is election day, and I've never voted in my life after like 33 years. So okay, my fucking phone just keeps falling. Anyways, I got to run to Walmart and grab a few things, and then I'm out of my Melinda's truffle hot sauce. And now that we're low carb, I'm going to definitely need my hot sauce because I'm going to be doing like lots of broccoli and chicken with nutritional yeast and Melinda's. So I'm gonna go stop in there right now, and then I'll show you guys what I grabbed.
Yeah, that's perfect there.
And keep my spine neutral more.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel that more, way more in glute. Probably because they're sore from yesterday though.
Oh, yeah.
Press on my heels more.
Yep. Yeah, you want to keep, like, pretend your foot's a tripod, so there's 2 corners here, 1 corner here. You're pressing down here, but more of the weight is in the heel. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I feel that more in glutes. I honestly feel it more using the 2. Okay, so my Wolfpack bag was like literally so freaking dirty. So I just threw it in the washing machine. Actually, look at it, it looks way better. But I just realized I'm like, there's still freaking, whatchamacallit on it? OxyClean on it. But yeah, honestly, it's looking way better. I might actually soak it one more time. Because yeah, it needs a good, see even up here. I took all the badging off it, but there's a few spots that I'm like, these kind of need a good scrubbing. Those are so, those corners are so super dirty. But anyways, I'm going to re-soak it once more. Just put it on a quick wash and hopefully that will come clean. Ooh, it looks so clean. So yeah, if you guys have a Wolfpack bag and it's white and it gets dirty, you can always wash it. I literally just take all the badging off, obviously take everything out. What I did was I filled up the drum with OxyClean and let it soak for a little bit, and then like the stubborn areas, like the straps and stuff, I kind of scrubbed. I literally just used another white sock and scrubbed it all. There's a little bit of snagging there, and there's some spots that have like stains, but I feel like it looks, I should have taken it before video because it looked so dirty. And that's the thing, I love the white. Like TJ got this for me as a gift and I was in love with it, but then the white just gets so dirty and it gets so stained looking. So yeah, it needs a good bath every once in a while. But you can see all my leggings are hanging to dry. Oh, and I washed a pair of my shoes too. But yeah, so that's a good tip. Even if you don't have a Wolfpack bag, I have like a knockoff Wolfpack one from Amazon that I also washed too. I took that one to Thailand. But yeah, I'm probably gonna bring this too. I like bringing it for shows because it's just a good gym bag. Like this is my gym bag. So when I go to like gyms in other provinces and whatnot, I like bringing this bag. So I'll probably be bringing this one to my shows as well. Nice clean Wolfpack bag. I don't know if I ever showed you guys this badge I got though. I thought it matched perfectly with the color theme. And it's, instead of OnlyFans, it says Only Thick. I thought it was funny. It's actually from a local Canadian company. Well, hello and welcome back. I think, did I vlog this morning? Can't remember. These days just like pass by so fast and I'm like, okay, another day has gone by and it's the end of my weekend already, so I'm back to work tomorrow. So I'm like, I'm gonna just get some vlogging in tonight before I'm back to work. I rewatched my video from my recap for my 2023 season and I was like recapping of what my feedback was, and I told my eyebrows looking a little bit janky, and I told you guys how I had spoke with Etela after the show, and she told me like, she said my leg size was good. We all know it wasn't good enough. And she said my shoulders could be a bit bigger. So then like I pretty much since then I have been like really trying to grow shoulders, and I've been like, I would say more like leading up to this prep I was training really heavy with them. Now that like I'm leaner and they have a pump and stuff, I'm like not training them really heavy right now because I'm like, they look good, but I am like doing a good pump session. Like I was doing, remember that one video I said I was doing shoulders 3 days a week? I'm going back down to 2 because I'm like, they look good. I don't want them to start overpowering my lower body because again, in wellness, you need lower body dominance. And right now, like in some lighting, like it might seem crazy, but I feel like when my shoulders are really pumped, it takes away from my lower portion and it makes me look more balanced. So I don't want that. So I don't even think, we'll have to see what I look like in the next 2 weeks, but I don't even think I'm going to go on stage with the pump in my arms. I think I'm just going to, I don't even know what I even do for my lower body if I even, but yeah. My biggest focus now is going to have to be getting my tie-ins to really pop. So really trying to hit those areas. So if you guys saw I met with Sky today, and then she went through RDL movements with me and sumo patterns, because that's just one thing. Like, I haven't incorporated a lot of sumos and RDLs in my plan just because I just feel like sometimes I feel it more in my back, and like it just never really worked for me. So yeah, now I'm going back to basics with that stuff, and I did switch up my lower routine this week where I'm doing, so I incorporated those sumos, and then I incorporated, what else? I did change something else. I was supposed to be looking for a pit shark, but we don't have a pit shark in my gym. So I'm going to be doing, if anything, I think those RDLs will help, but I might set up where you have like the 2 benches, and then you like do your kind of like sumo-y squat between the 2 benches and really get super, super, super low. Because when I do elevated front leg Bulgarians, I feel it in my SI joint. So I can't really do those. But then I also switched my hip thrust out for, I'm gonna do 1 day on the Smith with my hip thrust, and then 1 day on the booty builder one, because that one I find I can go really slow and controlled and get a stretch in my glute. So but I'm doing volume. So instead of like heavy, like higher weights, what I was doing, I'm doing now like lighter, and then like 15 to 20 reps. So we'll see. I'll check back with you guys and let you know. And someone had asked too, like, what are some tips for being like self-coached? And a lot of people are like, were amazed that I've been prepping myself, but like this is my 7th show. And I have been in this fitness realm for a long time now. I have a lot of data on my body, put it that way, from journals to everything in MyFitnessPal has been tracked since like, I think going back to 2014 on my FitnessPal. Like, I have a lot of data on my physique and what works for me and what doesn't. Every prep I have data on my, like I have all my data on MyFitnessPal. So I can go back in, I don't know how far it lets me go back, but I definitely know I can go back to, like, I was looking at my 2023 prep just recently, like, so I can go back and see what I was eating, what my macros were, my calories and everything. But that is going to be very person dependent, and you need to really, really, really know your body, where I just know what foods work for me, what foods don't. I can also do if it fits your macros, because I feel like in some sense I do have a lot of discipline in that sense, where it's like, I know that I'm not going to be like, if it fits your macros, like, okay, I'm putting a chocolate bar in. But if I want something sweet, I will make like a protein brownie and eat it, or I'll make like the Elevate cream of rice, like a brownie, or like I'll make like a date and peanut butter oatmeal bar. Like, obviously not this far into prep, but like later, like when we were back in the 20 to 10 to 15 week out range, like if I wanted something sweet and it was like, say, my period or something, or if I wanted dark chocolate, I had it, but I tracked it. So that's just what works for me. I don't do well under the guidance of a coach. Been there, done that. I don't like them giving me a plan and saying, you have to eat this for the next 20 weeks. That's just not how I work and how my brain works. I kind of feel like when someone tells me I'm like restricted, it makes me want to do like, you know, a kid where the mom is like, you're not allowed to do that, and then the kid goes and does it. That's how I feel like I am with like a plan. So same with like my training plan. Like when I was training in 2023 with Chris, I was doing most of my own, I've been doing my own programming for a long time. I'm trying to think if anyone ever really did my program. The last time I would have followed a program would have been in like 2021. And then the rest, it was my own programming I did. So like, I just know what works for my body. I'm in tune with it. Like I said, I've been doing this for a long time. Essentially, I've been in the gym committed, where I haven't fallen off since I was 24. So like, it's been a long time. And like I said, I just know what works for me. So I guess being self-coached, you really, really have to know yourself and know what works and what doesn't. You got to know your triggers and what will set you off and whatnot. I've been noticing this prep, because before I was like sneaking more and more bites, but it's almost like this has been easier, where I'm like, not lately, I'm like, oh, I could have a bunch of TJ's treats I made, but then I'm like, I want to win. So you have to really have that mindset where you're like, do you want to really prep or not want to prep? And I had a long off season. I've always had like a year, almost 2 years off in between my seasons. So it's been really a nice mental reset. I'm not jumping in like show to show to show. I've literally like did a show season, took time off to grow. Did a show season, took time off to grow. Did another show season. Like it's not like I'm just like back to back doing shows and burning out. Like this year I was like itching to prep. I was just like waiting for it, and it's nice having that time off. So I'm trying to think if there's any other things I can like say for when it comes to being like self-coached. And like when it comes to like the pro league and the girls who were winning lots, it is like all things come into factor, where it's like your beauty, your posing, your muscles, your poise, everything. So really, really educate yourself with bodybuilding and immerse yourself in bodybuilding. Go to shows, see what it's like. Kind of go to posing seminars, just be all around that. I was and still in Calgary, I would be going to all that stuff and just going to shows and watching, because when I lived there, that's what I did. I went to the shows if I wasn't competing, and I traveled and I went and watched. So that's one thing, like I said, especially if you just really, really get into everything bodybuilding, like live, breathe, and eat bodybuilding. And I think that's how, like I said, just educating yourself, that's how you get better. But yeah, that was like a really long spiel. I already ranted for like 10 minutes just in this segment, and I think the one before that was probably like another 5. So hopefully that kind of answered some questions, but I wanted to show you guys the sweater. That's why I went on here, and now I'm like, okay, rant over. Okay, girlies. So I wanted to go over this new transition. So I have really been working on setting up my front pose, and I was told in my side here not to stick my glute out too much. So I'm trying not to hit it like too far in, but more upright. And then transition. So my new transition is we're trying this, and then step back to front pose. So we're starting off with front pose, side pose, are like approaching 4 weeks out. So I want to show you guys kind of what I'm doing for my skincare prep. I am very on top of it. I usually exfoliate like once every 2 weeks now, but because we are coming closer to show, I'll be exfoliating probably like 2 times a week. And I'm religious with moisturizer, but yeah, I'm just using a moisturizing sugar scrub on my body, and I use this moisturizer pretty much every day, if not every other day. Depends if I'm tanning in the tanning bed or not, because if you guys don't know, I tan in a tanning bed. I like to have like a good base coat before competition. I also just feel better when I'm tanned, but this is the tan extender, and I like this moisturizer, and it smells really good. And then sometimes I use this moisturizer just because it has better ingredients in it. It has 0 sulfates, 0 parabens, 0 phthalates, which are I think really bad in cancer causing. Oh, it even says 0 gluten. Oh, there's actually, yeah, this one is actually like, if you're gonna get like a more of a natural lotion, this is probably like a better one to get. Ren Pure. It comes in 3 different scents, I believe, too. This one's just like the cocoa butter, but that's what I do for like my body care. And then for my face, Honestly, I'm very basic. I just wash my face with Dove, but I have been using this retinol cream for a while, probably the last 3-4 months, and I really like it. I have this container too. This little container has lasted me a long time. And I also use this, it's called Midnight Serum. It's supposed to be like an overnight serum, but I use mostly the CeraVe at night, and I use this in the morning. And this one makes your skin feel really nice. If I'm gonna go in the tanning bed and tan my face though, I won't use the retinol, I'll use this. And because I'm getting older, I've been using this eye firming gel. This is so old, this container, but I like this one and it works really well. It still has lasted me like a really long time, like a couple years. So yeah, that's just what I said, what I use to get ready for my tan. And I find I have very nice, smooth skin. And even on my face, like I have nice skin. I'm lucky I don't have like a lot of acne. Like I don't have really acne at all. So I've been lucky in that sense that I have nice skin, but I do find like with competing, you have to make... Good morning. Look at my hair. It is a mess today. Anyways, so I just finished my workout. I did a little bit of quads, a little bit of shoulders, and a little bit of abs. So it is Friday, and we are now pushing into, like, tomorrow will be 4 weeks out, which is absolutely crazy because I don't know where the time went. And I think I say that all the time, like the time just flies by. And yeah, we're 4 weeks out from show number 1. So I'm so excited, and my energy is still like really, really good. I haven't really felt too bad yet, besides my sleep being a little off. And being in a deficit and taking Clen and stuff, that obviously will cause you to have like not good sleep patterns. So I feel like this week my sleep was like 7, 5, 4.5, 6.5, 5. Like it was just very like up and down. So you know what, I'll try to get as much sleep as I can, but at this point I'm like, the end is so close that like if it means a month of me maybe like losing a bit of sleep, I guess it is going to be what it is going to be. And this week I did push 3 low days, and then my weight dropped to 146, which was awesome. That was cool to see. And then I pushed a high day yesterday, and my weight only went up like 1 pound, back up to 147, which that's kind of to be expected. I think I did 180 carbs yesterday, so I've been like experimenting a little bit just to see what I look like. And I felt like I looked pretty good with no carb. So this week, today's Friday, I'm gonna push 5 low days. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, I guess. We'll see. I'll either push, because my quad day is Tuesday, so actually I'll probably do 4 low days. So then Tuesday will be my high day, and I'll see like, but my low days, I'm under 50 grams of carbs. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see, because my last prep, I was basically like no carb at like 12 weeks out, 10 weeks out. So no carb is totally fine for me, but yeah, like this prep, I haven't really had to push low carbs, and I haven't really had to grind too bad. So cardio still at 50 minutes on the stairs. And honestly, I eased off like my list on the bike this week. I only did 3 out of 5 sessions. Yeah. Tonight I'll probably do, so it'll end up being 4 out of 7 this week. And we'll see. Tomorrow is my rest day, and I'm taking a rest day, not doing any cardio, not hitting the gym, because I have been overworking myself a little bit. So we'll see what my body is feeling like. I'm hoping, because of the low day today, Friday, and the low day Saturday, Sunday after like a rest day, my body might be nice and refreshed, and I'll even have a drop. If I could get down to 145, that would be cool. Because yeah, like I said, if I'm 145, that's still 10 pounds up from my previous show day weight. So yeah, crazy. I'm very excited to see what my stage weight's going to be like. I feel like I look already better than I did at 4 weeks out, the last prep. I should show you guys a picture of what I looked like 4 weeks out, my last prep, because yeah, like I was like, damn, my shoulders are way better. Obviously my legs are bigger. I feel like my glutes are like the same, but I just need to get to that leanness and like get peeled. So that's slowly coming along. But I'm trying to think, is there any last little thing I wanted to update you? Oh yeah, and food. So food this week, I'm averaging 1350 So it's like slowly came down. I think like the week before it was around 14 to 1450, and then before that was in the 1400s again. So I'm like just slowly tapering it down, but I'm like, you know what, if I don't have to bring my food down, I'm not gonna bring my food down too much because I'm dropping. So that's the thing, I don't want to like completely drop a bunch of weight, because if you drop weight like really fast, we all know it's going to be a little bit of muscle there too. So I'm trying to preserve as much muscle mass as I can while getting leaner, and I still have like a month realistically. Like that is kind of a long time. So I'm going to close with the vlog here because I already feel like this is kind of long, and I will catch you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe.